smell that? Smells like Ford Progress. Leslie bought me a new fence for Christmas. Some assembly required. Alright, well, we just had like a December tropical depression come through. So it rained 3.5 inches in less than 12 hours. And so I've had to wait a couple days to let the ground dry out some. It's pretty soggy back here. I would say, I think for this month of December, we've had close to 12 inches, if not more than that, of rain. So it's about 34 degrees when we woke up this morning. So I'm guessing right now somewhere in the neighborhood of about 40 degrees. So I've got about 35 T-posts pounded right now. This run of fencing is 692 feet. And then the other, I have a 90-degree bend and another 90, and that's another 100 foot and another 123 feet. So I think that's comes out to like 915 feet of fencing that we're putting up. And this is all perimeter, and we've got the 1.75" by 6 foot timeless T-posts, and we're spacing those because it's flat, level ground. I'm spacing them 15 feet apart. So 35 posts pounded so far, and I think I'm gonna do 7 strands, so 915 foot run of fence at 7 strands. That's coming, I think, right around 6,400 feet of 12.5 gauge wire. The ground has been so wet and soggy. Normally I wouldn't set this post with concrete, but whenever I dig the hole, water just seeps in immediately. So I'm gonna put concrete in just to help the post set.
constructed with like this multiple apartment complexes. The reason they did that was because if your city came under attack, you could actually the mission that God gave them, and they went up north because they were like. Now here's the problem with that. If you were to jump back to the last in the last map, they're surrounded by their brothers. In this map, guess where? Do you remember that first map we looked at? With pretty rampant idea here.